Hey, so, first of all, welcome to my basement. I hadn't played keyboard in a few days and I was itching to do so, so I decided to come down here, record that little thing. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure I was subconsciously ripping off some movie soundtrack or other song or something, but hey, it's just improvisation, not like it's anything big or anything like that. Anyway, first of all, I have a solo album coming out. If you follow me on social media, you probably saw there. It's called Stepping Stones. I mentioned in a previous video, I think, that this was coming up. The recording's all done, the mixing is all done, and I think today the masters just got finished or just about there. So the release date for the solo album, Stepping Stones, digitally, I'll be releasing it on Bandcamp November 15th. And I'll be doing a CD release show in Syracuse at Funk and Waffles downtown on November 30th. So if you're in the Central New York area and would like to see a full band actually perform these songs that are on the album, come on out. It should be a really good time. Also, I just put up that announcement video for a series of acoustic videos I'm planning on doing in support of the album coming out. First thing I want to make absolutely clear. The album, the studio album that's coming out, is full band arrangements. It's got drums, guitar, bass, keyboards, vocals, all that sort of stuff. I wanted to do this sort of little acoustic series as a way to give people a taste of it. I also plan on releasing the acoustic versions of these songs separately as sort of like a supplemental thing, but that is a separate thing. So there are two things that are going to be coming out. One is the actual full studio album, which, if you haven't seen it already on social media, this is what the album art looks like. Pretty cool, right? That is the first thing that is coming out. Then I'll be releasing the acoustic tracks from this series of acoustic videos as a separate album that'll be a little bit cheaper because it's just acoustic guitar and vocals. And it also isn't all of the songs on the album. There's one song that it was tough figuring out a way to translate it to acoustic guitar in a way that I was really happy with, so I ended up not recording it. But there are a couple reasons I wanted to do this series. One was because, like I said, I wanted to sort of give it an idea of what the album was going to sound like, get some excitement stirred up about it, hopefully. And also, I'm planning on releasing these acoustic videos week by week, and I'll release the song on Tuesday, and then what I plan on doing is on Thursday or Friday, it's probably going to end up being Friday just to give a little more space between the videos, I'll be releasing a songwriter video, what I'm calling a songwriter video, where I talk about what went into the writing of the song, what sort of things I'm doing musically, or what I was thinking about when I was writing the lyrics, whether it's based on experiences in my own life or it's a fictional story or whatever. Oftentimes those two sort of get intertwined in ways that even writers can't always explain. But I thought that would be a cool way to... My philosophy with it has been, I feel like whether it's writing or art or music or whatever, there is still sort of this mystical aura around creative people, I think, for people who don't necessarily consider themselves creative, where it's like, oh, that's sort of the thing that those people do. And a lot of artists themselves can be kind of like, oh, well, it's all based on inspiration. I don't know. I feel like overanalyzing it sort of takes something away from it. Whereas me, I love music theory, I love analysis, and I keep thinking of it as a way to demystify the songwriting process for people who may be interested in getting into music and feel like they aren't good enough, or feel like they don't have enough experience, or feel like they don't know how to do it. I find the whole songwriting process fascinating from person to person, and I love reading stuff about writers talking about how they wrote their books, or musicians talking about how an album came into being, or artists talking about the inspiration for their art. what I'm trying to do with these songs is you should be able to listen to each of them on their own and enjoy them without having to know any background or any extra background or anything, since this isn't a concept album or anything like that. But if you're like me and you like behind the scenes stuff, you like learning about what went into the process of making something, hopefully these songwriter videos will be something that will enhance the experience for you, so that when you go back and listen to the songs, you'll be like, oh, that's what he was talking about in the video, and oh, this was connected to this thing, and I don't know, I enjoy that sort of stuff, so I'm gonna try that out, see if you guys enjoy it. Also, the reason I'm planning on doing the song videos on Tuesdays and then the songwriter videos on Fridays, Thursday or Fridays, but probably Fridays, just to give more space between them, is because if you have any questions about the songs, or you have any comments that you want me to take into account when I'm making the songwriter video, something like that stood out to you about a chord progression or a lyric, or you just have a question about, hey, is this about a particular thing? Put those in the comments to the song videos, and I will try to answer or address as many as I can in the songwriter video later on in the week. All of the performances have already been recorded. None of the songwriter videos have been recorded, so those will be more up to date with what's going on right now in life and online and stuff. So that's also where I'll probably be doing announcements for stuff that's happening in the now. So let me know if you're interested in that whole thing, the songwriter videos. Even if you're not interested in the analysis side of things, hopefully you'll enjoy the acoustic performances. I recorded a bunch of the videos up at my family's property up in the Adirondacks, which I thought would be fun to do, since a lot of the songs have a bit of folk influence, and it's just beautiful up there. Yeah, look forward to that. Hopefully the first song video will be released in the next couple weeks. The way that my schedule can be and the way that my ADD is, I'm sometimes resistant to laying down a concrete date for things, but it will start before the album comes out, obviously. So hopefully early to mid-October, those videos will start coming out. If you have any thoughts, any comments, questions, whatever, please let me know. My info for social media stuff, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff will be down in the description. Keep an eye on this channel for the stuff coming up, and I hope you enjoy all of it. And definitely keep an eye out for Stepping Stones studio album coming out November 15th on Bandcamp, and I'll have physical albums at the CD release November 30th at Funkin' Waffles Downtown in Syracuse, New York. Thanks for watching.